Yo, check it out. Hey YouTube, this is T-Boy Tre here. Today is Sunday, February 23rd, and I've been on T for 1.5 months now. I guess, since it's only been a month and a half, I don't really have too many physical like changes or updates to bring you guys right now. But what I want to talk about is more like emotional and mental changes that I've noticed, or they might not even be changes, but I'm so focused on myself now and how, I'm changing. I'm actually able to notice things uh, versus before. So with that being said, a lot of things that I've been noticing, as far as emotions go, I don't really have a whole wide spectrum of emotions anymore. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't, I, I don't really know. It's different, before I used to stress and freak out about everything all the time, and I would constantly be just, my mind would always be working and just going, and like 100 miles per hour, just like, oh, like, what's up with this, what's up with that, and now it's more like, I'm just chill, I'm like, whatever, I know there's things that I need to get done, I know there's things that, I should be paying attention to and like worrying about, but I don't really worry about them. It's just more of okay, I'll take it when it comes, and when it comes, I'll figure out how to deal with it, and then I deal with it, and what's next. It's not like I literally sit and freak out and think about all my problems and all that stuff anymore, and that's really good for me, at least, because oh man, I used to be a freaking emotional just basket case before, Yeah, I said basket case, didn't I don't know, things have been really good for me lately. You know, like I said, I'm not freaking out about everything anymore. Um, one thing that I am kind of freaking out about, which kind of makes me mad a little bit. I noticed I'm having a lot of anxiety when it comes to giving myself my shots, like a whole lot of anxiety, and it just makes me kind of frustrated because uh, I want the testosterone, obviously, and I want all the changes that are going to come with it, and the end game is definitely worth it. I know that. I also know, it's not going to hurt. I've done it already a few times, and it's painless, it's quick, it's not even a horrible type of thing, but I still have a lot of anxiety right before I give myself my shot, and it's like, it used to be, I'd sit there for like 30, 40 minutes before I worked up enough nerve to, actually give myself the shot, but now it's it seems like it gets longer and longer every time. I just sit there and I'm like, what, like, I don't know, this past weekend it took me like 2 days to give myself a shot, and just because I would sit there for a couple of hours, um, and just sweat and shake and be all nervous and shit, and I would get up, take a shower, try to relax myself, calm down, and then it'd be the same thing. I would just eventually just put it down and be like, all right, fuck this, I'll come back to it later, and it took me like 2 days of doing that before I finally got up enough nerve to just say, okay, fuck it, it's not gonna hurt, just get it over with. And finally I actually got it over with, but it's kind of frustrating a little bit for me because, like I said, logically there's no reason why I shouldn't give myself my shot in like 5 minutes and be done with it, because I don't know, it's just, I don't know, I just freak out for some reason about it. Not really freak out, but more like just have a lot of anxiety. Like my hands like get all sweaty and I get all shaky and just nervous, like, and it just takes me forever and I don't like that. You know, I'm hoping that the more times I give myself my shot, the more I kind of shake that off and just do it, you know. I've also noticed lately I've been really focused on myself. I've been trying to see like what kind of person I am, and how I can be the type of person that I want to be. Because one thing that I think is really important about my transition um, is uh, is not just necessarily the physical changes of what's happening with me, but also the mental and just me as a person, like how I'm developing, how, you know, what kind of man I'm becoming. Because I kind of sound like Spider-Man right now. Like, am I gonna go black or am I gonna stay red and blue? You know. But no, for real, that's actually kind of exactly where I'm at right now. I'm just growing into manhood, and I'm trying to be the best man that I could be. And I think that's a pretty good thing, actually, that I'm able to, you know, focus on myself and try to figure out, you know, how to be a better person. um, I don't know. I just things are really good, and I'm noticing that I'm able to handle things a little bit more the way I believe I should be handling them. You know, instead of just emotional, just crazy, freaking out. You know, I'm more in control over, you know, my emotions and stuff, and I'm able to think about things, you know, rationally, and just do what I gotta do. Except for when it comes to my shot. But other than that, you know, I don't know. I think things are good, and for the first time in like forever, I feel like I am right on track of where I should be. Um, I'm able to just sit back and be like, you know, I'm gonna make it. You know, things are gonna be great, and I'm gonna make it that way. Um, I don't know. I'm so happy. I know it doesn't look like I'm very happy because I'm just kind of like blah blah, but um, I don't know. I am. I'm in a really good spot. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.
Came to the world at a time when it was in need of a villain, an asshole. That role think I succeeded fulfilling, but don't think I ever stopped to think that I was speaking to children. Everything was happening so fast, it was like I blinked, so 3 million